For decades, buying anything required one strict baseline condition: physical presence. You had to travel to a specific store, stay within your geographic boundaries, and make sure you got there before the doors locked for the night. On the other side of the counter, the friction was just as heavy for the seller. Running a business meant relying on manual labor to track inventory on clipboards, issue physical paper invoices, and manage logistics by hand. Then, in August 1994, a user logged on to the early World Wide Web and successfully placed an order for a pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. That transaction served as the working prototype for e-commerce, the cost-effective movement of buying and selling goods over the internet. A pixelated pizza order proved that a transaction didn't require two people to be in the same room. Buyers and sellers could finally complete business across geographic boundaries, moving the entire process online. For those first few years, online shopping functioned primarily as a digital submission point for paperwork. Users uploaded supporting documents through their browsers, while the actual transaction still required manual intervention behind the scenes. To scale globally, the internet needed more than just digitized documents. It had to replace its static text pages with specialized digital machinery. The 1994 internet was only the foundation. To become a viable global marketplace, it required a massive architectural rebuild. This timeline shows the real turning point in 1995. That's the year eBay was founded, and Amazon made its very first sale, marking the rise of dedicated digital marketplaces. Amazon and eBay pioneered the e-commerce web portal, an integrated window that aggregated product data into a single location. This gave buyers the tools to search, filter, and compare products in one place. What makes a portal work is the e-commerce software underneath it. This invisible engine manages dynamic shopping baskets, tracks live inventory, and updates catalogs in real time. Crucially, it securely processes payments and finalizes the sale without a human cashier. This software engine turned the internet from a static bulletin board into a functional, dynamic economy. By the early 2000s, billions of dollars were flowing online. You can see on the timeline that by 2005, web traffic was so massive that the industry coined the term Cyber Monday to describe the surge in holiday shopping. This volume created a severe technical bottleneck. Independent storefronts, banks, and logistics centers needed to talk to each other instantly, without human programmers manually routing every individual order. The solution was the API, or Application Programming Interface. Think of an API as a ready-to-use software intermediary. It's a digital plug that lets an e-commerce portal easily exchange information with outside platforms. Take PayPal, for example. Payment APIs securely route funds from a buyer's bank to the seller's account in milliseconds. Simultaneously, a shipping API imports tracking data, triggers the logistics center, and alerts the warehouse to start packing. By automating the communication between stores, banks, and shippers, APIs allowed the digital economy to handle traffic volumes that would be impossible to manage manually. Once that software and API infrastructure was finalized, e-commerce fractured into highly specific relationship models. On the consumer side, B2C models handle traditional retail, while C2C platforms like eBay empower people to sell directly to their peers. On the industrial side, B2B portals allow manufacturers to integrate their supply chains, while D2C models let brands bypass third-party retailers entirely. Middlemen became optional. These new digital relationship models rewrote the rules of global trade, allowing anyone with an internet connection to sell directly to anyone else on the planet. Compared to physical storefronts, modern e-commerce operates with 24/7 flexibility. With mobile phones acting as universal shopping carts, the buying process is hyper-accelerated. But that convenience comes with trade-offs. The personal touch of a shopkeeper is gone, and buyers lose the ability to physically hold and verify the quality of a product before they pay for it. There's also a steep security cost. An internet wired together by APIs and centralized databases creates an inherent threat of cybercrime and unauthorized data access. To bridge these gaps, sellers are turning to emerging technologies like artificial intelligence for predictive recommendations and augmented reality to let you try on products through your camera. Over 30 years, the industry has grown from a clunky pizza order into an intelligent, hyper-personalized storefront that never closes.